Hey everybody, want to talk to you about a recent Goodwill trip that I took, and it was quite productive, hourly speaking. Let me show you what I picked up. Here's the tip regardless of where you're going. Think about what they most likely have the most of at that time. I usually find at Goodwill that it's the book section. I can scan the shelves pretty quickly, pull out what maybe is going to be valuable, and then purchase them and be out on my way. It took about an hour to find what's in this stack. So let's remember that as of right now, I am at 1 hour in. Let me show you what I found. Going to the book section, right by the counter, there was a calculator. I almost always buy a calculator if they're $1 or $2, if they have the bigger screens on them. That's my rule of thumb, just to save time. You can go in and look at the different model numbers and all that. But for speed's sake, I think that if we put $2 in, they're worth your time regardless of what the model is. Some of them are worth bank. So those, you're pleasantly surprised with those. I've got 3 examples of miscellaneous books that I've found, and then I want to show you why I enjoy looking at Goodwill for the books. This was simply a book about vegetarianism. You can tell that it's a pretty high quality book because of the cover. So I bought that, $1.59. There was a DVD in that section, Good Omens. It's on from the BBC, but also on Amazon streaming. But the DVD set was there. There's a book using that same touch criteria of the cover. The paper cover seemed pretty legitimate. I ran that. And those 4 things were a variety. I paid again $1.59 for all of those. The calculator was $1.99. Okay? Here's why the books are a gold mine. When they bring donations in for Goodwill, frequently they're from a person that has similar interests to themselves. And what I mean is they may like theology in this instance. They may like fiction. They may like, medical things. And they bring in lots of books in the same category. That's what I'm trying to say. Wednesdays with Beth is a DVD series, and it has to do with something of a theological nature. The Great Courses, both the Old and the New Testament. The New Testament book is still in the plastic wrap. The Old Testament book is there. This is a textbook, and this is why I love it so much. There are different modules in there, but it was almost in new quality. So that's pretty great. What on earth is going to happen, for heaven's sake, is the title. It's a hardback. And then also, lastly, this thing, and there's a bonus tip. Look at the title here. See where on the title it says James Mercy Trumps Beth Moore. Okay? So this is James and Beth Moore's book, Mercy Trumps. When someone is there pricing the things to go on the shelf, they would look at that and James Mercy doesn't come up and Trump's Beth Moore doesn't come up. Or there were some issues. This is the whole DVD set. It's a leader's guide for a Sunday school class. And not finding what it is or anything interesting, it was $1.59 as well. So I have 10 items plus a $2 item at $15.99 a piece. That's about $18 all in. If what I predict is going to happen is I am probably, from this, going to make about $10 a piece. That's after shipping, that's after materials, all of that. So let's go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Get 80 right there. And then these, I'm predicting are going to make about 30 a piece. 30, 60, 90. 36, that's 180. So I'm taking $18 into 170. That's a pretty good return on my investment. I've got 1 hour in. Books are pretty easy to list, and especially you'll get more comfortable with it. And it's about 4 pictures and you're good to go. Probably another hour to list all of these. So I am at about $70 an hour or so, because I won't be a solid hour each. So there you go. Go into Goodwill and focus on books. There's the tip for today. Thank you.